Mr. Bayoko, represented by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Urban Renewal, Mrs. Charity Ehime, lauded Nassima for its efforts at growing the economy, adding that the Oborowori administration had clear-cut policies and programs geared towards the growth and development of the state.
And it's an honor to have Nassima bringing their council meeting to Delta State. I welcome each and every one of you to Delta State. And I believe since your arrival Sunday, we've been having a fruitful deliberation. And also, when the president was talking, just this past weekend, we had an extended ESCO retreat, and some of the issues he was mentioning are already in the front burner with the state governments. Talking about investment, talking about trade. The Ministry of Trade and Investment was priority at that discourse. And also, I've also listened to the talk. We have home take for us also. I will mention to my principal, we have to take note of those emergency contractors also to ensure they are rooted also with your organization.
The Commissioner for Trade and Investment, Mr. Samuel Oligida, in his address restated the state government's commitment to providing an enabling environment for businesses to thrive in line with the MORE agenda. He said the Oborowori administration was determined to make Delta State the business hub in the country, hence had taken deliberate steps to attract local and foreign investors. The Commissioner, represented by Mr. Felix Oseji, called on local and foreign investors to invest in the state, as the state was peaceful and blessed with abundant natural and human resources. He commended Nassima for choosing Delta State to host its 4th quarterly meeting and commended members of the association for contributing to the economic growth of the country.
Regarding some of the requests that were made as regards the development of the trade fair complex at Osubi, Good 18, it falls under the purview of my ministry. And I want to assure you that it's a work in progress. The private developer, as I speak, the private developer has indicated interest as regards remodeling the Osubi trade fair. So I assure you that it's going to be delivered soon and activities will spring up.
The national president of Nassima, Mr. Kevin Oye, and the president of the Asaba Chambers of the Body, Chief Anthony Digbe, SAN, in their remarks, commended the state government for the massive infrastructural development in the state and expressed confidence in the governor's MORE agenda. They called on governments at all levels to partner with the association to promote development in the country.
One of the decisions we are taking here first, the job of Nassima first, is to provide support for businesses. We are involved in business facilitation to create an enabling environment for businesses. And we are here, first of all, to review the government's program and agenda on how far the President Tinubu government policies affect business. We take stock from our various members. This can also be seen from the factory visit we had today in Asaba. We will try to find out what the issues are so that we can better have first-hand information to advise government on the effect of its policies on business.
The government has a role to play, there's no doubt. But to tell you the truth, for us in the organized private sector, we think that the main role that the government can play is to create the environment and then let private sector drive it. So there's too much government, let me put it that way, in business in Nigeria.
Earlier, the council members paid a courtesy visit on the Asagbar of Asaba, Professor Chike Edozien, and conferred on him the Nassima Championship Award in Father of Peace. The monarch assured the group of its support. The Nassima body also visited the Metwet Steel Company and were conducted round the factory as part of the association's norm.